Hi there, Janet Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Around the World in 30 Days. Today I am still documenting the kind of scenery photos from our trip to Kauai. And these are ones that don't really have a lot of photos of myself or my husband in them, but they were scenery and I wanted to kind of capture the mood and capture what we saw. So there are several layouts of scenery and things that I thought were interesting. So I found this cut file and I don't know where I found it. I cut it out like 2 years ago and it's been sitting in my stash, but it was perfect for these photos because in the photos there's a wall that is painted with a girl and a guy on it, and her hair like breezes out to like ocean waves. You can see it there on the desktop, and I thought it was perfect for this particular cut file. This may have actually just been an image that I turned into a cut file. I kind of think it is. If I can find it, I will put it down below for you guys where that image came from. But it's very likely that it's something that I turned into a cut file, and I may not even have it anymore. And I say that because I've changed. I think I cut this possibly before I ever got my silhouette. I cut it on my old machine and it had a proprietary format that it used to cut. And so I may not have it available. But I thought it was a really cool cut file, you guys. I just think it's really neat. It's really the only thing that holds the right and the left together is like this one piece of paper that goes through the center, which is like the horizon line that the sun sits on, and I think it looks really cool. I am using my Nuvo Deluxe adhesive to adhere everything down, and I'm just kind of doing it in batches, I guess, because the paper is so delicate. I didn't want to like have it get stuck on both sides and then have a wrinkle in the middle, so I just started with one edge and worked my way to the opposite edge, because I also felt like my glue might start drying on the other side because of the intricacy of adding all of glue to all of this cut file. Now, I guess there are a lot of people that don't necessarily add glue to every single bit of it, but I feel like it's going to get caught on something if I don't. So I try to give it really good coverage, but not so much that it is going to be squeezing out from underneath when I put it down. I am backing my two photos on to some white cardstock, and this is just the 4.5 by 6.5 inch cardstock that you can get at Hobby Lobby. You can get them like, it comes in a 100 pack, and I feel like it's a great way to use white cardstock for matting your photos or for stamping on for like tags and tickets and that kind of stuff, or labels, because I don't feel like I'm wasting a whole 12 by 12 sheet. So interestingly enough, in the photo, you might see this in the close-ups, there is a little bit of graffiti on there. And by that, I mean, somebody has gone and given that poor girl a mustache and a bit of a beard, and I think they put a cigarette in the guy's mouth. But otherwise, it's kind of a really cool mural. And it's only as tall as like a K-rail, like maybe a little bit taller. So it's a very short wall. It leads up to a bridge, and it is going, we're like entering this Arboretum area on the island, which I believe is possibly part of the university system out there or something like that. I know that students do like some research stuff out there, but we didn't go a whole lot further. We were just out driving around enjoying the air conditioning in our car because it was really hot, and just kind of getting a feel for the island. It was one of the first days we were there. And I don't have enough of an alphabet to actually create the word Arboretum, so I am just going to have to doctor these stickers up. I didn't really feel like cutting out alphas. I wanted to use some of these stickers up. I'm kind of go back and forth between using up what I have and creating new ones. And so I felt like it was time to pull out some that I could maybe create some new ones out of. So I'm using an upside down V for my A's. The E's I'm using F's, and I am just going to have to doctor them up by cutting apart the letter Z to create the center of the A's and the other line for of the Fs. I definitely didn't have enough in the blue, and the blue kind of matched the sky in the background a little bit too much, so I just stuck with the white. The flowers that I have put in the corner there, those were all printables. I purchased them on the Sweet Shop website, and I don't have the name of the collection handy anymore. I printed those out when I had my prior computer, and so I don't know what the name of it is. I probably could go back through my orders and look for it, but it was definitely a Hawaiian collection, and they are from 2 different collections actually. The darker blue one is a separate collection from the one with the yellow center, and I'm not sure which one of the 2 collections the white one's from, but they are from 2 different collections. And I just print them on my Canon Pro 100, and I use kind of a nicer paper to print them. I either use Nina Classic Crest Solar White or this presentation paper that I've just kind of been trying more recently. Now these are definitely not printed on the presentation paper because I didn't have it back then, but I have been trying it more recently on other things, and it's working really well. Now that little epoxy piece is from Scrap and Happy Studio, and it just says today on it. I'm just adding a little bit of journaling up at the top here to kind of document what we were doing, and that there was a little bit of extra graffiti on her face. It was just a beautiful area, more inland than coastal, and we just thought it was really pretty. So that is it, you guys. If you have questions or comments, put those down below in the comments section, and I will get back to you as quickly as I can. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. I really do appreciate it. And I will be back again with another 30 Around the World in 30 Days video in a couple of days. If you like this video, I would love a thumbs up. And don't forget to check out everyone else playing along. All of the links are down below for you to go and check them out. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you soon.